My earthly father, February 5th, 2009. This guy made half of who I am, my father. He was, from what I've heard, an evil man. My dad was no man to me at all. As a matter of fact, I've only seen him 5 times, and 3 of those 5 were at funerals. They say a man should be a man and take care of his wife, children, and home. My father never once thought enough about me to call or even try to find me. He's taking care of a house full of kids that aren't even his. He makes up half of me, and I despise that part of me every day. I look in the mirror every morning and hope that this anguish would just fade away. I pray that I don't become like my dad. I cry. I plead. I don't want to put out another seed like thee. Why weren't you there, Dad? Why did you leave me all alone when I needed you the most? Why did you have me if you weren't going to take care of me? What kind of man are you? What man leaves his child alone? What man leaves a hole in their child's heart to never be filled because you weren't man enough to handle what needed to be done? Now I'm out here trying to learn on my own what I'm supposed to do because you weren't going to teach me. You never sent a birthday card or a Christmas gift. You never did anything for me. The thing that's sad is that you can take care of someone else's kid, but you can't. No, you won't take care of me. I never asked for much outside of a car, a job, or a future. But none of that matters in comparison to having a loving, caring father. This kid once said to me, "Hey, I have a dad, but he's a drunk. He beats my mom and he's just not really a dad to me. So I understand how you feel." I respond to him saying, "No, you have no idea how I feel. Your dad may be a drunk woman beater, but he can potentially change, and he can at least try to make up for it. I don't have anyone. You have no idea how I feel inside." So Dad, how do you sleep at night knowing that you left your legacy up the creek without a paddle? I once hated you, but now I'm forgiving you for all the hurt and pain you've caused me. I'm forgiving you, but I won't ever forget all the things that you made happen, and also the things that you weren't man enough to make happen. I now know that you weren't in my life for a reason. If you would have stayed around, I would have ended up just like you, and hurt people just like you did. I'm done crying for you to come back and make up for old times because it's futile. I'm old enough to realize the reality of this world. It's a twisted place, but my life is determined by the decisions I make, not by the horrible examples you set. God has taken the place that you couldn't handle. Now I have a father, a heavenly father. I find myself praying for you every night. I hope you're doing all right. I don't really understand what makes a man, but one day soon I'll become one. No more looking back at the past. I'll just keep my head high because that's where my heavenly father resides. If I fall, he'll catch me. If I cry, he'll wipe every single tear away. If my heart gets completely broken, he'll take as much time that's needed to put every piece where it needs to be. I know that I'm not perfect, and neither is anyone else, but that no longer matters because the father I now have is. So with that said, I just want to say goodbye for the final time. Goodbye to you, my earthly father.
Working on a masterpiece, searching for a peace of mind. Work so hard they laugh at me, but worrying about them is a waste of time. I be who I gotta be. People switch up bedtime, trying to throw me off, but I keep my eyes on the prize.